Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to Starfield. We will be continuing where we left off last time. I think we had just finished up by collecting a couple more powers at temples. And I think we still have a couple more of those to do, but I don't think I'm going to start out right away with doing that. Because we just stopped with that. So I'd rather shake it up by doing something else. Part of me is thinking it might be interesting to deal with a bunch of these activities that we've just got kicking around to finally dive into some of those. Or these miscellaneous missions, because a lot of the activities, well, no, I was going to say activities typically aren't that interesting, but I think most of our miscellaneous quests started as activities. Like the tree guy, whatever his name was, the scientist that was exploring the tree and the weird vibrations on New Atlantis, that started out here, and every time we got a new quest to talk to him, it shows up in here. So these can lead to larger quests. But yeah, that's my thought, is I could either take on a new faction, join another faction. I think I still want to hold off on the main quest a little bit longer. And probably hold off on immediately just grabbing all of these temples. Maybe we'll do some of these miscellaneous and then possibly go check out activities. Or if we go to a world for one of these miscellaneous quests and there are other activities, then we can check those out. That might be the way to handle this. Surface map, while I'm here, are there any other quests on this planet? No, I'm on a temple planet. Of course not. So, let's just head out. Voli, that's right. This one's on Neon. If I'm remembering correctly. Correct. We were told about a gang that had been attacking people or something. I'll probably want to reread the quest to remember exactly what this one was about. But I think this one we got kind of in passing. Let's see, the Ebside Strikers are a local gang that are holed up at Madame Savage's place. Apparently, they've been taking a beating from the Disciples, a rival gang. Maybe the Strikers could use some help against them. Okay, so we're going to try and join up with the Strikers, a gang, to fight back a rival gang. Alright, why not? How's my inventory looking? Not good. Anything I can sell? Don't need... Oh, you have no money. Never mind. Why would merchants have money? Don't worry, I don't have anything illegal on me. Oh yeah, I should probably trade out Sam for someone else now that we finished the Rangers quest line. Because that was the main reason I had him, was because it made sense because he was an ex-ranger. And there was comments and whatnot that we got to see because he was with us.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell.
Yeah?
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social club. So come on in.
Is this the The names sound familiar. I'm sure I went in here for a quest. Yes, this is where we met the lady who had stolen the ship, I think. Right?
Velocity's such a grab rush.
Sure.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Feels more like a regular bar to me. Got it. Thanks for the warning. If you're trying to scare me, you're failing badly. Feels like a regular bar to me.
This is such bullshit. Used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
I've heard of your gang. I need to talk to the person in charge. Can you tell me more about the Ebside Strikers, or what are the disciples like? Let's start with that. What are the disciples like?
I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Psh, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
Can you tell me about the Ebside Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
I've heard of your gang. I need to talk to the person in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I am this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers.
Take me to Briggs and I'll think about joining. I've always wanted to be in a gang. Not interested in the Strikers or what's so funny. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Well, take me to Briggs. I was thinking about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Yeah. I'll solve all of your problems. Because apparently this gang is better for Neon than the other gang. Alright. You going upstairs?
This place is like my second home.
Oh, you are so slow.
Hey there.
Hi. I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, yep, that's all stealing. Hatchet.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Briggs.
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit. Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
Yeah, I'm only here to deal with the disciples. They're a menace. I really am interested in joining a gang, or I'm not sure. I need to know more first. Definitely the top one. It's not like I actually want to be part of a gang. Just trying to deal with the disciples, and you guys seem the way to do it. But we'll go with the bottom for more information. I'm not sure. I need to know more first.
That's smart. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
Sign me up then. I'm not interested. Why do you keep the gang from killing people? I mean, I'm gonna ask.
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Sign me up then.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
I'm a problem solver. You'd be lucky to have me. I've carved a path through the settled systems. You need me. No offense, but I'm smarter and more competent than anyone you got. I'm a problem solver. You'd be lucky to have me.
Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
I'm a ranger. I'm involved with Constellation. I've been to strange monuments and gained mysterious powers. I'm the one that brought down Ron Hope on Pulvo. I don't want to tie myself... Yeah, I don't want to announce myself as Constellation, or that I've got mysterious powers, so I'll just go with the Ron Hope option.
Really? I heard the Freestar Rangers did that. You know what? I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test.
Okay.
You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
I'd like to end as many of the Disciples as I can. Not sure about your gang yet. Do I really need to take a test? That sounds more bloodthirsty than I think is good. I'm not sure about your gang yet.
Sensible. But I have a funny feeling about you.
The Disciples have been and are a real problem. The Strikers may be the only option to deal with them.
Yeah.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Look, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Ah. You're wanting me to be stealthy. That is
and I'll be your #1 fan.
That is definitely a thing I can pretend that I can do. Was that the bartender? Yeah. She followed me up there. Same thing happens in Skyrim, where if you wander away, the barkeeper will follow you to make sure you're not stealing anything. But it seems really weird that they would follow me when I was clearly with the gang people, leaving the rest of her store free to be robbed by all these people. All right. So we are looking for a warehouse that someone is giving them really high tech. I'm gonna call it right now. It's Bayou. He's chosen them as his favorite gang to support or something. Because all of these governors seem to be problematic. But also it was funny where he's like, wasn't it the Rangers that took down Ron Hope? I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. Don't ask questions, it's fine. I wonder at what point I'm supposed to start sneaking. Ah, here. You see nothing.
Who's next? look easy.
I mean, it kind of is easy with this gun. Okay, neither one of those is terribly valuable. Those are both decent. And I assume Sam killed the last guy that was up there. Disciple slate, some credits. 13,000 for whatever this gun is. Alright. What are you? Why are you worth so much? Oh, that's value per weight, 13,000. 26,000 of just value. Whoa. I only have 40 of whatever type of ammunition this takes, so that's probably part of it. Super rare ammo. It's got 2 upgrades already on it. 131 damage. Which is nearly as much as my modified shotgun. No, this isn't a shotgun. I keep thinking it is. But that's just a rifle. Yeah. Worth a ton. Terrible fire rate. Mainly it just hits really hard, I guess. Oh, also range of 20, so it is effectively being treated as a shotgun. Six shots, short range, yeah. Gonna keep using the gun I've got. Probably end up just selling that one. Nothing there was valuable. Alright. I totally didn't cause any problems. Ah. That's about how I expected that to go. Stealth missions and me are not gonna be friends. Hopefully that doesn't become a regular thing of having to do stealth missions.
Not sure how much longer.
How do I get out of here?
What I don't sell.
Is it out through here? I just saw that the marker was way farther forward, so I assumed like it wasn't pointing to that door, so I don't know. Whatever. This is working out. And yeah, I had no trouble with their warehouse.
Don't go causing trouble.
Of course not. Would I cause trouble? Also, this guy saying, hey, that was my job to collect that slate. And it's like, I don't know how long that's been your job, but I got it done.
Don't break a leg. because it's an audition.
There's no shame if you just walk away and go back to your pretty
I know
little
life
life.
said go.
If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
Take as many of the disciple bastards out as you can.
I had to take out some disciples to do it, but I got your slate. So how bad are things? How'd you wind up in charge of the strikers? Are the strikers safe here? I'll ask the questions first before I tell them I got the slate. Are the strikers safe here?
Madame Sauvage is a serious player in Ebside. For previous favors rendered, she's protecting us. And even the disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off.
How'd you wind up in charge?
I had another life, but I lost it all. Taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters. Willing to do anything it takes.
How bad are things?
The disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's backs. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
I'd take out some of the disciples, but I got your slate.
So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The Strikers can use that. So, you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside Strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
Oh, I should have read the slate before bringing it over. My bad. But I could help out. Let's take this slow. I'm still not sure about you. I thought you were in dire straits. Yeah, I thought you were in dire straits.
As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own.
Alright, glad I could help out.
Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Don't see too many website. I swear it's got its own evil reputational pull.
Alright, so are you a shopkeeper?
Devour any who don't respect them. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
I'll be sure to thank Andrea. She can join the long line of people wishing me harm. Why didn't she warn me then? Yeah, why didn't she warn me then?
Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life, everything. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean. Leaves her in a bad mood, pretty much always.
Hey, pseudonym. Well, then she can join the long line of people wishing me harm.
We are more alike than I thought. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
Good pep talk there. I had no idea it's so hard here. Greg said you had my next task, or you grew up here all alone.
Oh yes. Every day a different struggle. To stay alive, to stay good in the head. But the Strikers and Briggs took me in, gave me a family. I will do anything to protect them. And I mean anything.
Alright, well, Briggs said you have my next task.
Oh, you are focused. Good. So the job is, we let the streets know the Strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Yeah, again, stealth is not my forte. Just point the way then. Oh, there'll be blood. I want a low body count too. I'd like a low body count, but it's not gonna happen. Just point the way.
3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the Strikers have what they need. Good luck.
So are you a fence? If I had illegal goods. I want to check new items. Do I have? No. Wow, that is a look. Huh. What does that count as? Clothing. But it looks like it's taking off like my spacesuit and armor and everything. If I put that on, do I still... I do still have my spacesuit and stuff on. You just can't tell. Okay. Back out and look. No, okay. You can't see the Strikers wear that I'm wearing. I think I'd still prefer this, because it gives me, well, +5 carrying capacity. Really doesn't matter. I wore it originally for that. Well, I guess At this exact moment, it does matter because I'm at 136 out of 140. So, amazing.
A lot of the signs are high up. Be careful up there. Very dangerous. Here's what I have.
What do you have for sale? I don't care what you have. I need to sell stuff. So let's sort by value per mass and sell the things. Yeah. Like, I appreciate the new look, but it weighs a lot and is worth nothing. But I also don't want to sell the stuff for the various factions. It feels bad. Like, that's gear I got for being a ranger, but hoarding onto stuff just for reasons. Like, low quality gear just because I got it from a faction feels pointless. So yeah, we'll just sell those. Ranger space helmet, Ranger space suit. Again, it's worse than what I have and weighs a ton. Let's see. Don't need you or you. Probably should sell some of these mines that I never use and I'm carrying around. Because I doubt I'm going to use them. Oh, you're out of money. There we go. It's so bad on the streets, how do people survive?
Many don't. You can find corpses anywhere. No one notices anymore. And the lucky ones, they have to sell themselves, their soul, beliefs, anything and everything. There is no hope here. Only the struggle.
Yeah, I probably should actually see what she's selling. See if there's anything I want. Though honestly, I doubt it because, again, my current gear... Well, my current gun is awesome. But maybe she'll have something good in here. Not particularly. I guess armor-wise, all we have are the space suits. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of armor. And then just the clothing, which doesn't add up much armor. Yeah. Buy a couple of digipicks. But no, you don't have anything I care about. Where do you get the stuff you sell?
There's still all sorts of things. I handle the stash. Not sure why me, although I don't think anyone would trust Vogel or Andrea to do it.
Alright.
Stay safe.
So, apparently a handful of signs that I need to change over to something about the strikers. Let people know the strikers are back. Okay. Closest one. Oh, that's to a door that leads out of here.
Quit staring.
Same with this one. Guess we'll just go to this one first. Sign control node. Wow, that is really
what have we here?
Slow.
Decided to drop by on Neon.
Oh, hey.
Huh? There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance.
Is there?
Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Or things are going to get messy.
Would you believe I'm a ranger? And so it's okay? Neon security roughing up, or worse yet, killing a tourist is a really bad look. With persuade. Give him a bit of money. Or there's no way I'm paying you. I'll try persuading first. Hopefully, if I fail, I can still give him credits.
Maybe. But as soon as you started putting up a striker gang sign, that crosses the line.
That is fair. Ooh, I've got to get him up to 8 pips in 3 turns. Neither of us wants to risk the worst happening. Don't think you're walking away from this. I mean, if you want to embarrass yourself, go right ahead. You idiot, you're going to blow my cover. I mean, I'm a ranger. I could try that one, but probably not. If you want to embarrass yourself, go right ahead.
Yeah, not falling for that one.
Yeah. I'm here on orders. What, they didn't call you? Yeah, I feel like this one is not going to work out in my favor. I'm here on orders. What, they didn't call you?
No, they didn't. Typical.
That actually worked. So I still have to get 3 more pips, which means I got to go for this +4. No one here has to get hurt.
I'm listening. For now. Fine, fine. Just get out of here.
So I was aiming for persuasion, but apparently I went intimidate instead. And I guess we need to be a bit stealthier when we change those. Would have been nice if they had informed me of that. Though I guess it does make some sense.
Can you believe Xenofresh?
Man, I'm going all over to try and get to wherever this sign's at. I think it's that one.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities.
You're not watching, right? Random guy? Y'all saw nothing. Alright, that worked out better. One more sign. Up there. How does one get up there? Huh. There don't appear to be any ladders or stairs or anything. Try using my boost pack to climb, but not sure. There we go. Hopefully this isn't a security location. There's a straight-up disciple right there. Are you kidding with telling me to go change a sign right here in disciple territory? And then no bloodshed. Huh. Let's see if I can find a back way. Nope, disciple there too. They weren't really looking at me when they were shooting, but clearly it was me they were targeting.
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right.
Well, oh, guess I should have been hiding just in case, but I don't think there's security around here. Okay, some sort of drug. Same thing on you. Enhances reasoning, reflex, improving problem-solving skills. I don't know. And then I guess we report back. Huh. Hadn't really made a plan for what I was gonna do, whoa, in the stream today, but I didn't think joining a gang would be part of it. Make sure you sell that drug? Probably. It wasn't marked that it's illegal or that it would be smuggling. Whatever, contraband, that's the word. So I think it's probably fine, but I'm not 100% certain on that, so I will probably sell it. Except she has no money, so maybe I won't sell it. What's the story so far? So I was going through my journal to try and decide what to do first, and I saw a journal quest called The Audition. And I decided why not go for it. And basically, someone told us here on Neon that this gang called Disciples had shown up recently, and they were really violent and were muscling in on all territory, but just hurting all the people in Ebside. And so it's unlike the other gangs that are more tolerant. Apparently the Disciples are just really bad. So the way to take out the Disciples is to join the Strikers. So I did the audition, which allowed me to join the Strikers, and so now I'm part of their gang, working for Briggs. And we're slowly helping them and maybe eventually taking out the Disciples. So it's not that I necessarily want to join a gang, but I'm using the gang to help me take out a very violent other gang. At least that's how I'm seeing it.
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the Disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die.
I'll do what it takes to win. I'm not going to hurt innocents. This is what I signed up for, to take down the Disciples. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to hurt innocents. It's probably the better call.
If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred, so make your peace with it.
There's always a choice, Briggs. And we're gonna make the right one.
Wow.
You two
way too zoomed in.
You need to. I have a request.
Okay.
I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the Strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
See what I can do. You're right, that's asking for a lot. It's not happening. I'll see what I can do.
All the Strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back with interest. Now's the time for those Strikers to make a comeback.
Okay. Optional is to get the armor for the Strikers, so I should probably do that first before I talk to Vogel, because that might just kick off the quest. So we talked to Newell before in a previous quest. He was wanting us to talk to another guy about not joining their merchants association. He seemed like a reasonable, decent guy. but he probably isn't going to be big on the whole joining the gang's cause. Alright, Newell, where was your store at? It was over here, I guess? Newell's Goods. Toss down a quick save.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place.
I'd like to buy some armor for the Ebside Strikers.
Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this?
Of course he did.
All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
I'll pay for it all in cash right now. If the Strikers don't even the playing field, the Disciples will win. That's bad for everyone. The fact that Briggs hasn't forced the issue has to be worth something. Why won't you sell to them? Yeah, why won't you sell to them?
Because they're bottom-feeding parasites. They steal and murder, and security couldn't care less. Us businessmen have to draw a line somewhere, and this is mine.
If the Strikers don't even the playing field, the Disciples will win. That's bad for everyone.
They are definitely the lesser evil.
Exactly.
All right, all right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
Okay. Persuade offer 5,000 given the circumstances. Any chance of a discount? Probably not, but I'm gonna try it.
That's not a discount. That's robbery.
It's called haggling. There's no robbery involved. Come on, something's better than nothing, right? There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer. You can't seriously think I would throw away that many credits. So we need to get 6 pips in 3 turns, which means 2 on average each turn, and they've given me a couple of +1s and then up to a medium difficulty +4. I'll start with one of these easy ones and hope they give me some better numbers later. Something's better than nothing, right?
That's true.
Fine, I'll just take my credits elsewhere.
Let's not close the door on this just yet.
Oh, and you still didn't get me a +2 for the last one, so I got to go for this +4 anyway. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer?
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
Yeah, that's fair.
No discount. Take it or leave it.
Had to try, of course. Here's your 8,000 credits.
I'll send the armor to Madame Savage's. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I had to chase more zone.
Rachel?
Alright. Where's... There we go. Down here to Ebside. Whoa, Sam just walked through me and that was a view.
Nice.
Alright. You got your armor?
Dreaming of this. Finally, Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing his mind.
Disciples deserve it. I'm ready to go. Sounds like you and Briggs have history.
You better believe it. Both of us worked for that hellhole Xenofresh way back. I was a casualty of a reduction in force. But Paul Briggs's leg got crushed in an accident.
Ugh.
So Xenofresh, being the class act they are, they fired him, and later even sued him. So it was him and I on the streets. I helped him through rehab. The Ebside Strikers sort of grew around us.
So he got in a workplace accident. Briggs got in a workplace accident, and so they fired him and then sued him. Should probably tell Briggs you got the armor.
Good talk.
back out. I assume he would already know.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done. We'll talk later.
I don't think there's anyone for me to talk to. I think it is just talk to Vogel. How much ammo do I have? I haven't actually paid attention to what ammo my main gun uses and if I have enough of it. 2,000 rounds. Yep. No need to worry. We're good.
Finally, Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts.
Okay.
I've been telling him to let his best man loose.
Yes. The disciples deserve it.
You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right?
Yep.
Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
It's a good plan. Let's get this over with then. And no collateral damage, right?
No promises. The till's running empty. So if I happen to see some marks on the way, then the fishies better pay up. Know what I mean?
Sure. It's a good plan.
Well, Briggs ain't the only one thinking round here. Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
Okay. 3 whole hideouts.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done.
What can I get you today?
That's a lot. I thought it was like, here's 3 targets to hit. Like people. Sending each of us out to take on multiple of their hangouts. Guess I'll see where this one goes first. Okay. So yeah, since you missed the start of the session, Pseudonym, my thoughts for this session is to just get through a bunch of the various side quests we've been picking up and sort of ignoring. Which is why I started this one. There's some that I think I'm going to keep skipping, like the drug runner guy. But I kind of want to just get through the large list because it just keeps growing.